So in the previous video we have discussed what are the basics of fatigue, what is fatigue, so factors affecting fatigue, and high cycle fatigue, low cycle fatigue, and how the fatigue failure will happen. 3 steps: crack initiation, crack propagation, final fracture. So in this video we are going to discuss the varying stresses. So what are the different types of stresses acting in a fatigue failure system? So fluctuating stress, the stress which varies from maximum value to minimum value and are of same nature. ഒരു ഫ്ലക്ച്വേഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോഴത്തേന് മാക്സിമം വാല്യൂ, അതായത് ഒരു 100 മുതൽ -100 വരെ. പക്ഷേ ഒരു കണ്ടീഷനുണ്ട്, ദ സ്ട്രെസ് വിൽ ബി ഓഫ് സെയിം നേച്ചർ. ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി ഐദർ കംപ്രസീവ് ഓർ tensile. So if the maximum value is compressive, the minimum value also should be compressive. If the maximum value is tensile, the minimum value should also be tensile, like that. So the stress varies between the maximum and minimum value and of same nature, that is either compressive or tensile. So this is a figure showing, see, this is a figure. So this is the x-axis, here number of cycle, and this is the y-axis, here sigma, stress. So this is the origin. So the stress is varying between a maximum value, which is the maximum value, this is the maximum value, this is the minimum value, varying between a maximum value to minimum value, again maximum value to minimum value, again maximum value to minimum value. But one condition is there, this maximum value and minimum value stresses are of same nature. That is, if it is maximum value is compressive, the minimum value is also compressive. If the maximum value is tensile, the minimum value is also tensile. So I have written what is maximum and sigma minimum. So we need to familiarize with some more terms. It is so maximum stress and minimum stress we understood. The next term is stress cycle. So what is stress cycle? Smallest portion of a sigmatic curve which repeated periodically. Here the smallest portion is the one maximum, one minimum, then come back to mean. One maximum, one minimum, one again come back. So this is the smallest portion. So this portion is again repeating. So this portion is again that. So that is a stress cycle. So range, what is range? Range of stress, the difference between maximum and minimum. Range is the difference between delta sigma is the sigma max minus sigma minimum. So delta max sigma, so range is the difference between maximum stress minus minimum. ഈ മാക്സിമത്തിന് മിനിമത്തിന് ഇടയ്ക്കുള്ള ഇതിനെ പറഞ്ഞവരാണ് റേഞ്ച് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് വൺ ഈസ് mean or average or mid average. What is the mean or average? Mean or average നമ്മൾ maximum plus minimum divide by 2. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ഈ കേസിൽ mean or average എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോഴത്തേന് ഏത് വരും? It will be passing to the center, right? So the maximum plus minimum divided by 2, or it will be passing to center. So it is shown here. This is a mean stress. So next value is variable or alternating stress amplitude. So how much of the stress is varying? That is about the mean stress, how much stress is varying. So how we get that? The range divided by 2, or sigma max minus sigma minimum divided by 2. So the range is the range of the stress is this one. So about the mean position, it is varying this much. About the mean position, this is varying this much. So sigma A and sigma B is a variation about the mean position. So this is the varying stress. So varying stress is varying about the maximum and minimum, but the condition is that the stress are of a same nature, that is either compressive or either tensile. So next is a repeated stress. The stress varies from 0 to a maximum value. Here there is minimum value is always 0. Okay, in the previous case the minimum value is not 0, it can be negative or something like that. So here the minimum value is 0, so only one maximum value is here. So the minimum value is 0 means how the graph will come? Graph will, this is a 0 value, right? So minimum value 0 means the minimum will come at the 0. See, the minimum value is 0, right? So it may be, this stress may be either compressive or tensile. So the maximum value may be either compressive or tensile. The minimum value is 0, right? So what will be the mean? Mean will be passing to the center of the sigma max, right? Because the minimum value is 0. So the next one is the completely reversed or cyclic stress. So this is very important in case of fatigue failure. The stress varies from one value in compression to the same value in tension. That is maximum and minimum stress are equal in magnitude but in opposite direction. അതായത് ഒരു സൈക്കിളിൽ മാക്സിമം വാല്യൂ ടെൻഷൻ ആണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മിനിമം വാല്യൂ കംപ്രഷനിലായിരിക്കും. മാക്സിമം വാല്യൂ ടെൻഷനിലാണെങ്കിൽ മിനിമം വാല്യൂ കംപ്രഷനിലായിരിക്കും. എഗെയിൻ മാക്സിമം വാല്യൂ ടെൻഷൻ, മിനിമം വാല്യൂ കംപ്രഷൻ. Again maximum value tension, minimum value compression, maximum value tension. So it will be going like this. So ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ ആദ്യം പറഞ്ഞ ഫ്ലക്ച്വേറ്റിംഗ് സ്ട്രെസ്സിനകത്ത് ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി വേരിയിങ് വിത്ത് മാക്സിമം ആൻഡ് മിനിമം പാർട്ട് ഓഫ് ദി സെയിം നേച്ചർ എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി ഐദർ കംപ്രസീവ് ഓർ ടെൻസൈൽ, നോട്ട് കോമ്പിനേഷൻ. ഹിയർ ഇഫ് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് മാക്സിമം വാല്യൂ ഈസ് tensile, if the minimum value should be compressive. If the minimum value is compressive, the maximum value should be tensile. So it is opposite nature. The maximum and minimum values are of opposite nature. Here also sigma A is marked and sigma M is 0 because opposite nature. Sigma, if the maximum value is tensile and the minimum value is compressive, it will be negative in nature, opposite in nature. So the mean stress equal to 0. So sigma max equal to negative of sigma minimum. Okay, then what is stress ratio? Stress ratio is sigma minimum divided by sigma maximum. So നമുക്ക് ഒരു നോട്ട് ഉണ്ട്. So note is for the completely reversed cycle. Completely reversed എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോഴത്തേന് ഒരിടത്ത് മാക്സിമത്തിൽ ടെൻസിൽ വന്ന മിനിമത്തിൽ കംപ്രസീവ് ആയിരിക്കും, മാക്സിമത്തിൽ ടെൻസിൽ വന്ന മിനിമത്തിൽ കംപ്രസീവ് ആയിരിക്കും. So the maximum and minimum are of opposite nature. So in case of completely reversed, the stress ratio is equal to -1. How will you get the -1? Here if we substitute sigma max divided by minus of sigma max, so it will be cancelled and we will be giving -1, right? So R equal to 0 for repeated cycle. For repeated cycle sigma minimum is 0 because in minimum value is 0. Minimum value lies in the x-axis. So the R is equal to sigma minimum divided by sigma maximum. So sigma minimum is 0, so value of R equal to 0. What is amplitude ratio? Amplitude ratio is the that fluctuation variation divided by mean. Sigma A divided by sigma A is the variation from the mean divided by mean. So this is the amplitude ratio, and another formula is 1 minus R divided by 1 plus R. So all the above equation can be written in terms of load also. So now the equation are written in terms of sigma stress. So the same equation can be written in terms of load also. The only thing you need to do is replace sigma by F. The only thing we need to do is replace sigma by F. So simple problem is there in that maximum and minimum stresses are given. You need to find the mean, then this variation from the mean and range, then amplitude, then stress ratio, amplitude ratio. Very simple. Mean is maximum plus minimum divided by 2. You'll get the mean. So this variation means sigma maximum delta range divided by 2. What is range? Sigma maximum and sigma minimum is range divided by 2. You will get the answer. And the next one is range is the sigma maximum minus the sigma minimum, and the stress ratio is the minimum stress divided by maximum stress. So we will get this. So amplitude ratio is the ratio of sigma A divided by sigma M. So this is a very simple. These questions were asked in the examination just for getting a continuity, and while going into depth problem we need to get familiar with all these terms. So that's why I explained all these things and get familiar. Okay, don't by heart. That's the only thing do in design. Don't by heart anything, just familiarize all these things and understand properly. That's all.